So here we meet at this point in time. If you opened onto this video right now, I hope something just intrigues the mind to stop and observe and then steer your life. As I took just a few moments to condense my mind, because the thoughts just race into all the activities that one needs to do in a day, in a week, in a month, in a year. How much of the yesterdays are stored in our consciousness? So much of time we are walking around with the yesterday's load and the baggage. And sitting for a few moments just to release all of the pent up thoughts, what came to my mind so naturally was that a lot of us are quite empathic, quite intuitive. And as women, we have a natural sense of a gut feel. Now, how much of the time do we trust it? And when we are going through something in our lives, we seldom express it in a way of, I need to shift what I'm going through. We store and store and store. And what actually happens, it becomes a mountain of despair, worry, concern, and we project it onto our loved ones. And when they are going through something and reveal it and show it up, it's going to be a clash of thoughts, clash of energies. And usually we so-called attack the next person through our words, but behind the scenes, we are reflecting what's happening inside. And so it just comes up into my awareness so often that everyone is a mirror of what is happening in my heart and mind. Now, it's not to judge yourself or criticize or condemn, but this is a point of deep self-checking, deep self-care, self-respect, to just pause and go within. Now, it took me about an hour before I could come on board to just clear what was happening in my mind. And what came up is because I am so empathic, so in tune to frequencies, sometimes unknowingly, because I want to get on with my life and suddenly I'm bogged down, I found that I subtly picked up the vibrations of someone else was just going through something yesterday, and it stuck in my consciousness, and hence I became a bit wobbly today. Did what I had to do from the morning, but it was effort, and I just stopped. I sat in silence to just redo, recheck, and show up. But it took a while to clear those thoughts, and I had to look and see, was it my own thoughts or was it coming from the outside? And that's a point of self-respect, to be able to separate the thinking from yours and not yours, and then retrack and regroup. And here I am showing up at this point. But it takes a lot to clear that train of thinking. And one of the tools is sitting in silence. And number two is to be an observer of your own thoughts. And then number three, to solidify yourself in your intrinsic goodness, which is peace, love, joy, happiness, wisdom, purity, bliss, and spiritual power. Then when you raise your frequency, you can then be an anchor for others and not be drowned by what people are going through. And you are then a support for others. A nice way to put it, instead of being a victim, you become a victor of circumstances. So a lot of inner work is required. So I thought I'll just share with that with you today. You might be going through something similar, and maybe for a longer period of time. So I hope this was some food for the soul today. So from me, Prashana Bhima, your catalyst for change. If you are in the Blouberg area, if you are in Cape Town, do join a few of us tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eden on the bay, to bask in the naturalness of life and clear the cobwebs of our mind and move forward with a new wave of living, being, and becoming. So enjoy your day going forward. Bye for now.